that in mind, what are your thoughts as you look back on the 2023 season you're able to put together?
It turned out to be a hell of a season. Really proud of our team. With the OSS, it started off a little rough with 2 DNFs and 3 races, but we kept digging and ended up acquiring another car. Got it working really well. The Super Stock program, it was good all throughout the year. At Sunset, we tried a lot of different setups, and I'm not sure if we took the same setup to the track twice all year, but yeah, it was good. Other than battling a bit of engine issues, it was a great season.
Obviously, it takes a lot of hard work to put together a year that results in not just one championship, but a second championship as well.
Yeah, the crew in the shop, we've all been working together now for a few years, and it really showed this year. Everybody meant it, worked well. Scott's my crew chief and on the radio is spotter and working in the shop. And I think it just showed that when you put the right people in the right places, you can definitely get the accomplishments you're looking for.
What was the most memorable moment of the season for you?
Definitely had a few. One would definitely be our win with the OSS at Sauble. That was a new car, our first weekend out with it. We bought the car on a Tuesday or Wednesday, got wrapped at image wraps on a Thursday. We went testing Friday and one Saturday. That was definitely a big one. Winning at Delaware was huge. That's always been a kind of a hurdle of a track for me, and to win the championship and to win the race was huge down there. And then definitely Sunset Speedway. We've been working at that one for a few years now. Came up 1 point short last year, and finished third, only 1 point back with Johnny and Garrett there. But Sunset Speedway, we just love it down there, and Brian and Sandra and everybody treats us so well. To win that home track championship was definitely huge.
Now, as you put the last season in the rearview mirror, what are your thoughts as we look forward to 2024?
We're pretty excited to get going. We got 2 cars completely stripped apart in the shop right now. We obviously sold our super stock, so we won't be back chasing any super stock races, but our OSS program, putting it together strong. We're working on some marketing and stuff like that for our home tracks division. Just not quite ready to release what we're doing with it yet, but we'll definitely be back in some shape for home track at Sunset as well.
Nice, good to hear. What is it about the Ontario Sportsman Series that you seem to have fallen in love with? Because now you're going back for a second season and looking for a back-to-back championship.
Number one, people, great group of people. It's pretty respectful race, and our team really enjoys the longer races, the 100-lap races. I think it puts a lot more on you as a driver to conserve the car and keep the car underneath you. But overall, the people for sure. And we had a lot of fun with everybody this year, and yeah, I really enjoy that series.
What did you want to get started in racing originally?
Actually, one of our employees wanted to go mini stock racing, so I bought him a mini stock, and I was watching him, and a good friend of mine, Tyler Strike, had a Mustang that he was getting rid of, so I decided to try it out. And yeah, here we are. I only started in 2017, so I haven't been at it a real long time, but yeah, it's been fun. Started out at Full Throttle, won a championship there, ran at Sauble for a bit, and then yeah, we've been over at Sunset and traveling in some series ever since.
So you've done mini stock, super stock, you've been dabbled a bit with the hot rod, OSS. Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to get behind the wheel of?
Yeah, late model is my big goal next. That's definitely where the direction we want to head is into pro. So we'll see what we can do and what we can put together.
Always good to hear on that. Your marketing program, we talked about it. It's always top notch in that. We see the 2-speed brand everywhere. How gratifying has it been for you as a company owner to see that brand grow as much as it has in the past year?
Really good. It's like I said before with our team, it's putting people in the right places. Our marketing is working really good with 2-speed. Product seems to be rolling out the door well, so that keeps me happy as an owner. All the cars that had 2-speed on them this year performed well too, for the most part. And so, yeah, it's definitely a good feeling seeing things going well.
What would be a piece of advice you'd offer to somebody getting started, just based on the experience that you've been able to gain?
And started racing. Don't give up. I remember me and my wife used to go to Varney every single night practicing in a mini stock, and the biggest kick in the rear end I got was from her. She told me, if I'm going to go to the track and watch you get lapped, I'm not coming anymore. So, just don't give up. Keep practicing. It takes a lot of laps to finally figure it out. But once you do get that first win, it definitely makes a lot of bad nights be forgotten. And the good nights should always outweigh the bad nights.
Who would you consider your racing hero?
That's tough. I grew up back in the day helping out Paul Took a lot. So Paul's definitely the inspiration that got me into racing as a young lad. My dad was his crew chief, and he showed up at the Sunset Championship this year, which was really, really cool. But yeah, I spent a lot of nights in his garage, went up to the Sauble Speedway when Paul won his championships in 93 and 94. And he was definitely a big inspiration, that's for sure.
Alrighty, well, that is actually all the questions I've got.